So dangerous, we so dangerous. My whole entire unit is dangerous. Come on.
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us, and the legendary Shaquille O'Neal sitting alongside. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. And when you take a look at the Lakers, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. One reason the Suns were able to do what they did in 2014, Goran Dragic.
Goran Dragic, heck of a player. I played with this guy when I was in Phoenix. The Suns traded him away for Jeremy Lin, but they were smart enough to bring him back, and they're glad they did.
One of just the many signs that let you know just where you are in California. Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. This game marks the end of this stretch at home for The Lakers back on the road tomorrow. The front office, the fans, everyone loving what they've been seeing from these guys. Only one loss so far.
Looking at the Lakers, you got to go back to the preseason preparation. It was really solid. They established a style of play that was perfect for their personnel, and it's paid immediate dividends at the start of this season.
And the personnel you mentioned wasn't necessarily well respected coming into the season, but they're quickly earning a lot of respect from around the league.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. On the wings, KCP and Josh Smith. Andre Drummond is out there with Randall, and it's Jennings in at the point guard position. Now here's Jennings, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. It's Jennings with the drive. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jennings has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Pistons. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Flip Saunders. And Doris, what'd you find out?
He brought up Marc Gasol, a kind of sleeper player he thinks could give them trouble. The coach said he's a guy 7 foot plus. He's very skilled, can shoot and finish over either shoulder, and he doesn't shy away from contact. He's a guy you have to really pay attention to. And I've told our guys, we can't let him have a big game. Fellas, we'll see how they do against him.
And thank you for that, Doris. Now here's Anthony, following the miss by Jennings. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Drummond with a screen on DeRozan. Now here's Randall. He's covered closely.
Not really the start they wanted. They missed 3 of their first 4 shots from the field.
Smart with the ball. Now Smith defending. Anthony can't hit. For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside Jennings. Here's Smith. It's back to Jennings. Smith outside. Gasol with the steal. Outside DeRozan. And that one's good. Simmons.
Beautiful cut to the hoop. He's getting anything he wants here already.
For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. The guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
Detroit shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one misses. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Smart misses.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. There's the block.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Jennings. Smith sets the pick for Jennings. Screen by Smith. 6 on the shot clock. It's blocked. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Houston.
You know, they had a great start to that game. A couple guys got hot early, and it seemed to become contagious. Everybody started shooting the ball well at that point.
You know, typically if there's a hot shooter, the defense can make an adjustment and lean everything towards stopping him and let somebody else beat you, but that wasn't an option in that game.
And here's Smith, following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. Dishes to Caldwell Pope. It's back to Jennings. Smith outside, pulls up. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Smith's got his first basket. Left side, DeRozan. Gasol out to DeRozan. Fires the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Nothing's going right for him right now. He's kind of lost it here in the quarter.
Pass to Smart. Gasol setting the pick for Smart. And again, it's the Lakers.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Pistons trail by 9. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Drummond throws it down.
Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
Boy, I hope we see a few more of those.
Jennings drives in. Pass to Drummond. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the Lakers making a change here.
Well, now we get a chance to check out how Andre Drummond is looking right now. 4th in blocks, 8th in rebounding, and showing what a good defender he is, and especially his ability to play passing lanes. He ranks among the top 15 in the league in steals per game.
And Steve, you said it. I mean, he ranks in the top 5 in blocks per game, and that puts him in his rightful place as one of the most feared defenders in the league right now.
And Detroit has possession. Following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Smart kicks to DeRozan. With the floater. That is good. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced. I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Now here's Jennings. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for them in that Clippers game. Kicks to Smith. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Caldwell Pope. DeRozan defending. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
This season has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Guys, they're only making about 71%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
He's off on the first. And Los Angeles with some changes. Custis is checked in for Anthony. And it's Dragic in for DeMar DeRozan. Detroit also making some changes. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Drummond. Jody Meeks comes in for Josh Smith. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Brandon Jennings. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Meeks. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Meeks got his first bucket of the night. Dragic dishes to Outlaw. Here's the screen. And it's Dragic off the drive. That's good.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Caruso is checked in for Los Angeles. And Detroit with a change here, too. Chalmers is checked in. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
Now here's Lin. He had 13 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Offensive rebound. Off with the layup. Lakers leading by 9. Here's Karasov. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Bates passes to Outlaw. The jump hook, and the shot is good. Outlaws got his first basket.
I love the aggressiveness with their approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
They are owning this game early. They are constantly finding lanes to the basket.
Now here's Lynn. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Bates. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. Bynum inside. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
And there's the call on Bynum.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Dragic against Land, and it's Dragic off the drive, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing Clark. They haven't gotten many stops here.
And here is Chalmers. He had 10 points in the win against the Clippers. Left side, Lin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Meeks outside. The rebound by Outlaw.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Karasov passes to Hustis. Bynum with the steal. Here's Meeks. Takes it off the glass. Meeks got his second bucket tonight.
What an outstanding pass in transition for the easy 2.
Bates passes to Dragic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they haven't done anything wrong so far. Double-digit lead already.
Now here's Randall. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The dish now to Meeks. Lots of room. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Here's Karasov. The step-back jumper is good. And the Lakers lead by 12.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Hit his leg, and the ref saying he kicked it. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. Lakers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. The first one falls.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Dragic. And here is Lin, averaging 13 points a contest. Pass to Meeks. "11 feet away. It's blocked. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Los Angeles on top, leading by 14. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Wednesday, November 23rd. The Charlotte Hornets take on Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. Live from United Center. Big time hoops coming your way.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And, guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
How about the shooting so far? It's been a clinic out there. They are lighting it up and really creating open looks for each other.
Well, Steve, there hasn't been much resistance and when they've been on the offensive end, so they've taken advantage of it.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Detroit looking at who they've got. The big men, Smith and Drummond. Archie Goodwin out there with Jennings. And it's Meeks in at the small forward. Here's Jennings after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Jennings with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. Smith outside. Smith sets the pick for Jennings. 6 to shoot.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor. He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Drummond the screen. Meeks, good. Meeks got 8.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And Gasol, here we go. Out to Anthony. Jacks up a 3. Simmons dishes to Smart from outside the arc. Simmons passes to Carmelo. And another shot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's checked in for Jody Meeks. Here's Jennings, averaging 19 points per contest. Smith outside. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got his 4th assist in this one.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Gasol, and down it goes, jamming that one home. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
The pass to Goodwin. Smith with it, now guarded by DeRozan. Clock at 6. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And that's now 7 points for Josh Smith. Lakers leading by 14. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Smart kicks to DeRozan. Anthony dishes to Gasol. From the low block, and he gets it to go. Gasol's got 8 points.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. In third, the Lakers. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
And the long-range threats, guys, on both these teams really on fire right now. And I think it's a result of good, unselfish basketball.
Jennings can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Now here's Anthony, following the miss by Jennings. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Pistons trail by 16. He feeds it to Goodwin. Dishes to Caldwell-Pope. He kicks to Jennings. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Now here's Goodwin, defended by Gasol. Left side, Jennings. Here's Caldwell Pope, but he gets it back. Tries it again. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot. But it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Oklahoma City Thunder sitting directly below them, just one spot down.
Looking at the Lakers, boy, they've been one of the big stories of the early season so far. And for all the right reasons, too.
Yeah, that's right. They've been better than anybody could have predicted to this point. They don't have a lot of star power, but they play together. The pieces seem to fit. And, you know, they were flying under the radar, but all of a sudden now people are starting to recognize how good they are.
Now here's Gasol following the miss by Jennings from 10 feet out. Here's Simmons. True on the 14-footer. Simmons got 6.
Well, they've really cranked up the intensity, tracking down those loose caroms, stacking up second-chance buckets in a big pile.
And those hustle points, Clark, I mean, that's just another reason why they've got the lead here.
Now here's Jennings. Chalmers passes to Smith. Rejected by Anthony. And he's able to get it back. Here's Caldwell Pope to stop the drought. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
See some of the numbers here for DeMar DeRozan. Outstanding year for him. He's averaging 19 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Yeah, how valuable a player he is for them, Steve. Scores are always valuable. He gives them such a reliable option every time they have the ball.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight, and he makes the first.
DeMar DeRozan at the line for 2.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
This is exactly what you need to do with the lead. Just knock down your free throws. When you get fouled, knock them down.
Now, here's Chalmers. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. They get a hand on it. And, oh, here we go. DeRozan. Nobody.
Watch out!
Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look at that. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
In the corner, Smart with it. It's DeRozan with the drive. Rejected by Jennings. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Anthony kicks to Smart. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Now Jennings. Our timeout called by Detroit.
Well, just too many easy buckets, you know, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. This timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Then for the Pistons, Andrew Bynum's checked in for Andre Drummond. Randall comes in for Josh Smith. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Brandon Jennings. Now, here's Chalmers. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Feeds it to Caldwell Pope. Chalmers dishes to Caldwell Pope. And nothing is falling for him right now. LA's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Karsov passes to Hustis. And he banks in the layup. Hustis has got his first bucket of the night.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
Outside, Lin. Caldwell Pope kicks to Randall. And now here's Dragic, the fast break chance. There's a good screen. To the right side. Hustis passes to Dragic. Pass to Hustis. Chalmers with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Lynn dishes to Chalmers. And blocked.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Now here's Lynn. He dishes it to Chalmers. The feed now to Caldwell Pope. Looks for Bynum, gets it to him. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. They set the pick. And Karasov kicks to Outlaw. Pass to Hustis. The dish to Karasov. The pass to Dragic. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Dragic has got 11 points.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Meeks. Yes. And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 3 assists tonight. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. It's Dragic with the drive. Here's Karasov. And the shot falls short this time.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Bynum. Can't get the tip in. The Lakers shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Karasov, no luck. There's Dragic with the 3. Can't get it to go. And it's Detroit the other way.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Bynum, the pass to Randall. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. For Detroit, they have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Randall.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Kicks it to Karasov. Pass to Hustis. He feeds it to Dragic. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 10. Pass to Bates. To the left side wing. Dragic left side. A second chance effort. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I think he simply needs to get back to doing what he was doing there in the first quarter.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one at the line is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And Goran Dragic drops them both.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Lynn dishes to Meeks. And a miss there on the triple. He got it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Lakers on top. They finish off the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Carmelo, what allowed you to function so well offensively?
We got vets. We got guys that know how to play basketball. We come together as a team. We're doing that, and we're just trying to take it one day at a time. That's it.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Just absolute domination in this one for Dragic. 13 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Smart is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Marc Gasol. And it's Simmons in at the power forward. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. The Pistons shooting just 34% from the floor. Here's Smith. Here's Randall. Cannot hit. Good work defensively by Gasol.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
Now here's Anthony. Steps back and shoots. And it's Anthony again missing.
Really high-quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Brandon Jennings.
He hits both from the stripe. Lakers leading by 23. Here's Simmons. Down low. Rejected by Smith.
And they've missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
Jennings with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Randall kicks to Jennings. Vicious to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Count that one.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And Simmons kicks to Anthony. Nice touch on the back shot. Anthony's got 10.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
The drive by Jennings. Smith sets the pick for Jennings. Over in the corner, Randall. And Gasol comes to help. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Caldwell Pope. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game. Left side, DeRozan. He had a nice open look right there.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
And let's go down to a list of players you can't leave open under any circumstances. This season's most accurate small forwards from the field. Number 1, Carmelo Anthony.
And obviously looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He really works hard to get good position on the inside to get some high-quality looks.
And that hard work is paired with a very aggressive mindset, Steve. I mean, he attacks the basket whenever he gets the chance, every opportunity, and a lot of his shots come right at the rim.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Smith drives in. Randall passes to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. Gasol trying to free himself up. Randall no good. Lakers leading by 22. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Gasol, a screen on Smith. The 10-footer. And Carmelo Anthony again. Anthony's got 12 in the game. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Caldwell Pope dishes to Jennings. Smith sets the pick for Jennings. Caldwell Pope kicks to Smith. busts the J after the cagey pass fake. He's got 9.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Now here's Anthony. 12 points for him, and he gets it to go.
Boy, Gasol with a punishing pick that time.
And here's Jennings. Over to the left wing. Here's Randall. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got 6 assists now in the game. Lakers leading by 22. Up top to Rosen. 11 points in the game. He kicks to Simmons. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smart. Rebounded by the Pistons. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Caldwell Pope passes to Jennings. Now here's Drummond, averaging 14 points a game. Jennings kicks to Smith. Smith missing again.
He has not been on his game, and their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Anthony drives in. Rebound by the Pistons.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Detroit.
Pistons substitution. Mario Chalmers.
Here's Jennings. He has 5. Feeds to Drummond, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And that one's good. 16 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game. Let's take a look at some numbers for Carmelo Anthony. First in shooting percentage. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage. And he's really worked hard at his offensive game. He ranks in the top 10 in that category, points per game.
I don't think we can overlook the fact that he's the top field goal percentage shooter in the league. I mean, lights out. That's really the only way to describe him. He doesn't miss much.
That free throw, no good. So he can't get either to fall. Lakers leading by 22. And there's the feed to Simmons. The drive by Anthony. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Smith with a screen on Gasol. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And the Lakers call time here. Some changes for the Lakers. Outlaws checked in, and it's Dragic in for the Prodigy. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Detroit. Pass to Anthony. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Now, here's Chalmers. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Outside Anthony. He dishes it to DeRozan. Dragic, the pass to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. Anthony's got 12 now in this quarter.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Now Chalmers. There's the pass to Jennings. Rebound by Anthony.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Puts it up from 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Anthony's got 22. The Pistons have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6-13 from the field here in the third. Time call here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
So both teams making some changes here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Toronto. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And check. Checking out Detroit, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
Well, you know, I think for Detroit, they've proven they have a long way to go if they're going to be a competitive team in this league.
And even if they weren't expected to play at a high level this year, I think most people felt they were capable of being better than what they're showing right now.
Now Dragic, after Jeremy Lin's three-pointer that didn't go. Fires for 3, and DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Dragic. 14 points. For DeMar DeRozan. Detroit's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. It's a pick by Bynum. Here's Meeks, but he gets it back to stop the run. Lin's shot is off.
Tough to hit that shot when you got the defense right in your shirt.
Right side, Dragic. Down low. Deflects the pass. Here's Outlaw. Pass to Bates. Launches a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
Now, here's Chalmers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Here's Eustace following the 3 by Detroit. Bates passes to Eustace. There's the triple. And it's DeRozan missing. Detroit's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Meeks. Count the bucket. Meeks got 15. Lakers shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Dragic against Chalmers. Eustace passes to Dragic. And he banks in the layup. 15 points in the game.
Just another outstanding play down low. These teams couldn't be farther apart in their effectiveness in the paint today.
Yeah, that's right. It's been all good at one end, and we'll try to be diplomatic here and just say not so good at the other.
No one near Drummond as he lets it go. And he gets it to go. 7 points for Bynum.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 15. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside DeRozan. Takes it from 10. And another basket for the Lakers.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
There's the dish to Meeks. And no good trying to get that one. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Lakers ahead, ending the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the...
Coming up Friday, November 18th, LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers go up against the Miami Heat. It's the real deal.
Pistons shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Archie Goodwin out there with Chalmers. And there's Jerebko. And it's Stanley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shot clock at 6. Goodwin dishes to Jerebko. Kicks to Goodwin. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Passes it to Stanley. A second chance effort, and he lays it up and in.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
The Lakers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And now Chalmers pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one's good.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Here's Wang. Pass to Karasov. With the fadeaway. And he gets it to go.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the lead.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Stanley, the pass to Jerebko. Puts the move on. Here's Holland. From the right block, the shot is good.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
Dishes it to Pachulia. There's the pick. And there's the pass to Wang. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Chalmers kicks to Goodwin. They get the rebound. Here's Holland. And they convert at last on attempt number 3.
And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
Here's Eustace. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Pachulia. Here's Karasov. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. Out left to the wing. Here's Goodwin. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. There's the screen. Over to the wing. And again, the Lakers no good.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
He kicks it to Chalmers. Feeds it to Goodwin. High, arcing shot. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Holland, the pass to Chalmers. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I know it's getting late, guys, but there's hope for them now, where a little while ago it looked like there was no chance.
Well, they need to keep getting after it at both ends, because at this stage it's not good enough just to get a bunch of points. They've got to continue to make stops, too.
Both teams will make substitutions. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The drive by Anthony. Now the feed to Simmons. Smith against Anthony. Tries to snap the cold streak. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Smart. Sinks the three-pointer.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Into Drummond. And he dunks it down.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Pistons trail by 21. Jennings with the ball. He dishes it to Smith. Here's Randall. Back to Smith. To the wing right side. 4 on the clock. And shot by Caldwell Pope. No good.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
The drive by Anthony. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
So it's the Pistons now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And Smith with the stuff.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
Lakers leading by 21. Anthony drives in. Ring shot on the way. Bounces high off the rim and flops. Anthony's got 18 points just in the second half.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Outside Jennings. Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. And he's good on the 3-ball.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And Simmons kicks to Anthony. This all setting the pick for Anthony. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Outside Jennings. DeRozan brings the double team. Here's Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. Jennings wide open. Jennings can't get that one to fall. Lakers leading by 22. Gasol setting the pick for Anthony. Gasol dishes to Anthony. Gasol, a screen on Smith. Out to DeRozan. Anthony against Smith. Smart. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, they do have the lead right now, but they're not hustling as much as they did in the first half. They've kind of put it on cruise control. They've got to rev up the motor a little bit here.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
It's Jennings with the drive, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Smart.
Look at the game for Brandon Jennings. He has 8 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
That's good from Brandon Jennings. Brandon Jennings hits them both. Los Angeles calls timeout. Lakers leading by 22. They set the pick. Smart passes to Simmons. Gasol against Drummond. Gasol kicks to Anthony. And that one's good. Anthony's got 30.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
Outside Jennings. Shoots from 12. And that one's good.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
From midcourt. Rebound by the Pistons.
That's a great shot if there's 1 second left in the game.
Yeah, that would be the good time to do it. Not now, though.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. The dish now to Drummond. Banked in off the glass. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Anthony up on top. And good. Got the angles that time as it falls. Anthony's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And here's Jennings. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Drummond. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Anthony sends it back.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Lakers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
A little bit closer to the win now, and they'll be halfway to a sweep of the season series once they wrap this one up.
That's right. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
You look at the stats, and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Anthony. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
And stolen by Outlaw. Chalmers against Anthony. to Outlaw. There's the screen. Anthony, the pass to Eustace. 6 to shoot, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Detroit making a switch here. Detroit with the ball. Smith outside. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. LA's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Dragic dishes to Anthony. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. There's the three. No good. And, well, Detroit shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Here's Chalmers. The rebound by Outlaw.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Right wing. Back to Anthony. Lets it fly. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Goran Dragic. And Goran, what a nice show the team put on for your fans tonight.
Yeah, great win for us, for our fans. They were amazing. This kind of games is really enjoying to play. We are hustling on every play, defense and offense, and I'm really happy that we won that game.
You enjoyed it, and we enjoyed it. Thank you, Goran. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as Jordan presents our player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.